Hi everyone, I welcome you to the 23rd Advent Calendar beer. Let's check what beer it is. Geht nicht auf. Okay. And it is a Kellerbier from Schlossbrauerei Fürst Karl in Middle Franconia in Ellingen. And today we have the owner, Katalin Fürstin von Wrede, as our guest, and our chat angel is also with us on the couch. And now it starts. Hi Katalin, hi Olli. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Sit down, nice to have you here.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here. It's freezing cold outside.
Oh yeah, and there are
Hello
snowflakes.
out there.
Yeah, we have the Kellerbier from your brewery. So I think we pour it in the glasses.
Absolutely. I hope you guys out there do the same. I have to pour 3 glasses now.
Yes. Yeah, and Katalin, maybe you can tell us something. What is a Kellerbier?
What is a Kellerbier? Keller is a German word for
you.
the cellar, the beer cellar. And it is a particular beer. It is a lager beer, a bottom fermented lager beer. And it's unfiltered. Mm-hmm. So we used an export beer, actually, which has a bit of a higher gravity than a traditional blonde beer, I would say. It's 12.8 Plato, and it has 5.1% alcohol. And I think you'll notice that it's a special beer, and we're very proud of it, actually.
It's a nice color.
It's a beautiful color. It's a
Olli, what do you
gold
think?
color.
I like the foam very much.
Yeah. It's a creamy foam.
It smells very fresh.
Mm-hmm. It smells fresh. You know, we brew in Ellingen. It's a small town of 4,000 inhabitants, which is not much. But we, I mean, not we, but people grow their own hops there, aroma hops. And we have 4 different varieties, and 3 of the varieties are in this beer. And they are traditional hops, Bavarian hops. One is called Hallertauer Gold, which is quite a special hop, and we're one of the very few breweries who use that kind of hop. Then we have the Hallertauer Mittelfrüh and the Spalter Select. So all 3 traditional aroma hops in that beer. And you see the freshness, you see also the green grass, the, you know, floral meadow in front of you, if you have that picture.
I like the winey notes.
The winey notes.
Yeah, a little winey.
Yes.
I think we take the first sip.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cheers.
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 Cheers to you.
Very refreshing.
It is very refreshing. And the Kellerbier for us is the typical beer that you would drink in the beer garden. So we have outside of the brewery, it's a historic building, beautiful building. It's a castle brewery. We have a very, very nice beer garden. So if you ever come to Germany, you have to come and see us and taste our beers, this one and also other selection of beers. And this is the typical beer that people would enjoy sitting in a beer garden, celebrating, you know, the beer fest, for example, in the summer, and very, very popular.
So I heard the can is especially for the beer tasters in the US, or do you have it back home too?
Absolutely. We only have bottles. We don't have cans. You know, cans are a bit of an issue in Germany. Some breweries fill up in cans, some don't. I personally believe that it's a good thing because you have the freshness of the beer in the can. You know, it's dark. It's the perfect storage for the beer. And also, you know, marketing-wise, you have a lot of space to basically sell your product, your beer. But, you know, in our region, it's in a country, we don't do that yet. So it's exclusively done for the US beer calendar. And we're very happy actually to be part of it for the second time. And it was very successful. You guys wrote us messages last year. It was incredible, the amount of emails we got, and we were very pleased with that. And so we decided to be part of it again this year with the same beer. And we were asked to be in next year as well, but we will change the beer. So it will be a surprise.
Wow.
Absolutely, it will be a surprise, but it will be one more of a selection of beers that we offer, or maybe something new. We'll see.
Nice. And Katalin, what do you think? What's the right temperature to drink for this beer?
To drink, well, you know, I store the beers. I mean, ideally you would have, you know, a beer cellar in your home, but, you know, we all have fridges. We have to work with that. So I store the beer in the fridge. You know, it's, I don't work in Fahrenheit. I'm sorry. I work in, Celsius. So it will be between 5 and 10 Celsius that I store it, but then I would take it out, you know, maybe 10 minutes before I drink it, for the flavors to really develop also in the glass, and for me to enjoy. When I drink beer, I enjoy it. I just don't drink it because I'm thirsty. Then, you know, I drink other things. But I tend to enjoy beer, and so I sit down and I eat something nice with it, and I like it when it's not too cold, so I can, you know, sense the flavors.
For me, the glass is nice because it gives you a little more bitterness. Mm-hmm. Than, for example, a mug.
Yes,
or,
absolutely.
As our American friends would say, a stein.
Yes. Well, you know, for more hop-enhanced beers, for example, or for like a Pils, you'd also use a sort of similar shape. You know, it's thinner glass, it's narrow, rather than a wide, you know, wine glass, for example. And the export beer itself is in perfect harmony with the, you know, sweet flavors from the malt and also the bitterness from the hop. But of course, you sense it more than in a normal, you know, lager. Or blonde beer, when you have a little bit less of gravity, obviously, you know, so you will sense more bitterness in this, but still, I think it's in perfect harmony with the flavors from the malt, actually.
Up for glasses, there's a giveaway for you with these glasses. So I think you have to write something in the comments, and maybe you will win some of these nice glasses.
I think every day, you know, a winner is chosen, and then you will get one of those special glasses that have been specially created and designed, you know, by Kalea.
Yeah, and Katalin, you are a family-owned brewery. Maybe you can tell us something about your history.
Yes, our history. So the brewery is really old. It dates back to 1690. But my husband's family, actually, I have to say, has been owning the brewery for a little bit more than 200 years. So yeah, it's quite a long time, and lots happened since, but we still try to brew the beer, you know, according to, I wouldn't say exactly the historic recipes, but, you know, the traditional method of brewing. This is important to us. You know, we keep traditions. Now, obviously, we try also to be innovative and work with time and also look at the future. But it's important for us to keep traditions and to do authentic or to brew beer authentically, basically. This is very important to us.
Yeah, nice. And I think we have a movie for you to show you the brewery. Maybe we have a look to the video.
Yes, and it gives you a little bit of insight, you know, into a brewery and also what we do. And what is really important to us that you also saw in the short video is that we use basically the water, the hop and the malt really from the region, so very, very close to us. The water is in Ellingen. It's just behind the brewery. The hop is in Ellingen, so it's a small city where hop is grown, and the malt is, I would say, 20 minutes away. So it's not far. Very regional, in the middle of Franconia, and we're very, very proud of that, to be able to do that.
So all your cans or bottles have this horse on it.
Yes.
Who is it?
I guess there's a story behind that, right?
There's always a story behind everything. So this is our logo. And so you have Fürst Karl, and then the logo. This is actually the actual person, Fürst Karl. The guy, he was called Karl Philipp Fürst von Wrede, so it's a prince. And he got the brewery from the Bavarian king, Maximilian I Joseph, in 1815. And so you see him there sitting on his favorite horse, which was actually a white horse, a female horse called Moilena. And basically he is the one who gave the name to the brand, and this is why he's part of our logo.
Nice.
Wow, nice story.
Yeah.
By the way, nice. What would you eat to this nice beer?
Well, in Franconia we have specialties. So something with, I would say, some meat with a crust, nice crust that I like also to eat in the beer garden. It's
Schweinebraten.
Schweinebraten. Schäufele, fränkisches Schäufele. It's a typical Franconian thing. And if you ever come to Ellingen and visit us, you will have to try this, and it's the perfect combination with the beer.
But what about gingerbread?
Gingerbread is great. It's a different combination, and I just think, if you have something too spicy, then you will probably not feel so much the flavor of the beer. You have to see how spicy the gingerbread is, but it could be nice if it's a mild gingerbread, I would say.
Good idea.
But you can find different ways. I mean, beer needs in German you really say that you have to have food to go with the beer, and I'm absolutely a fan of that. So I always have something to bite with a nice beer and something to enjoy. Double pleasure.
Yeah.
Well, nice. Thank you, Katalin. Thank you, Olli, for your time. Thanks, everybody at home. And I think tomorrow is the last beer, and then it's over with the advent calendar. And I think we say cheers again.
Cheers, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas,
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
New Year, all the
Bye.
best.
Cheers.
Bye.